I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The stakes have been raised here in the wild card round as it's time to win or get an early start on the offseason. It's the Panthers going up against the Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by are our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. They'll come out in the pistol. Kirsch goes in motion right. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the wideout in motion. On second down, here's Wilson. And right away, he lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. In motion left is Baldwin. To throw is Wilson. It's a loss of 10 on the sack.
That was one for that field goal block on the punt block. I mean,
favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Shit, I thought they got close. Then they on the one.
And he's able to get it out of there.
Oh, this nigga done booted this hole so damn far out.
Taken right on the 30.
Nah, I didn't win. I didn't want to take a chance.
And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
I picked up somebody. I picked up a fullback that can block. What's that nigga name? Okay, how's it Copper?
They come out here in the eye. Play clock winding down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On second down, here's Henry.
What's his name?
Come at the 38-yard
Ray Boot.
line. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look
Come on,
with the run,
dude.
something they wanted to do. It was effective.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation.
Yeah, he a fool.
They knew what they were going to get in that defense.
Tell me last. I know he'll be.
Attack it accordingly.
On first down, Ryan.
I was going to act like I didn't hear that shit. I was going to act like I didn't hear that shit. That nigga did hit that hard.
Such a reliable target.
That nigga did hit that hard. That nigga take all our money.
Option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him.
Nigga would win some awards. He wants some money, huh?
Henry out of the pistol. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert.
Oh, man. What's the score, man? Is he still undefeated? Or is he undefeated? To who?
It'll be a 3rd and 4.
I'm telling you, I'm trying hard to win my division.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Hey, man, he beat Slammy last when I first joined prime time. That nigga beat dog shit. I ain't never got beat that bad in my life on that. I ain't gonna even tell you the story. That's how bad it was. I was ashamed of myself.
They're always hoping that's going to break big.
I just cussed myself out.
But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You come back and run essentially
that nigga said ashamed of yourself. I'm finna go take a shower after this. That's real.
Get the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up the 3rd down. But just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back?
That nigga real deal, though. That ain't no lie. That ain't no.
Running back has skills like a
receiver. His name Cam Ray Booth. That nigga.
Throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Benjamin, the man in motion left. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4th. 4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So, of course, they wanted to find the end zone, but when you go on the road and your first drive results in points, I think you're pretty happy.
Because you've taken it to the home team in this case. And while you may not have shut up the home crowd, you've quieted them down a little bit. Good way to start.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They start on the ground with Rawls. And a loose football. Rawls loses it. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
You Kiki, that's what the hell I'm talking about, boy. That boy Kiki like that being clutch.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative.
Don't ever leak it from boy.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And the big tight end shifting around. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup there on the run. 33 yards. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. A running play for Rawls. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 5 here to start things out. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield.
I wish somebody get lucky.
Tight end across the formation. And they'll give it to him here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. And he locates Luke Wilson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
But normally on a 3rd down play, I'm not a huge proponent of play action. But when you run it as effectively as we've seen them do in this game, yeah, it sets it up pretty well.
Yeah, particularly on this drive. They've been great running the ball. Good setup. First down, this is Rawls. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. On 2nd down, Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle.
Come on, man.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They run with a power back.
There we go.
And they go the wrong way on this
There we
one.
go.
Losing yardage back
Go
to
for it.
12. And
You're
a loss
boss.
of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's Connor Barth for the field goal try.
Oh, the nigga missed the field goal.
No good.
Nigga take that long ass drive for no points.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Oh, that was fucking
back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Yeah.
And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
And it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Carolina. Kelvin Benjamin, 54 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The playoff time starting, the wind get them going crazy and shit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
It's hardy mode, nigga.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
A battle and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked up. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They come out here in the eye. Again, it's Henry. And some room to work.
Yeah,
Touchdown, Carolina. Derrick
yeah, he's real good. Our game, it was 7-3. And he took the lead at half, right before half, 10-7. It was 10-7 in the whole game.
In our time in this game. Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Second down following the run. Now Wilson on second down. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. On second down, rolls. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Oh, you got that pick six, boy?
Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They begin with Henry. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for a defense, because when they came out on the field,
now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I still got that stuff I made myself from lunch today.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Yeah, I ate one piece, I ain't eat the other piece.
Wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fresh set of downs here. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And it's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. And they're going to go soft on the corners. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Going right side here, and that's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And Gano's kick is right through. So we come upon halftime here. So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter. Here's Corey Grant now to return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Up to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Funches with a catch over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And nowhere really to go there.
Playoff game, man. You gotta get it.
Just a yard on the pickup.
Yeah. I barely got in. I took over the team. They was 0-2. And, you know, I didn't get to build a team or nothing like the rest of these stuff teams is. I don't make no excuses, though.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd.
Yeah, who are you talking to?
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st down, Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You talking about my nigga?
Second down following the incompletion.
Man, so far.
Now out of the gun. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And
They Cam Chancellor. They say Cam Chancellor just came to make a leak on my boy.
They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Yeah.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Wilson on 2nd down. He's going to go for a big play, and that's caught.
Ooh, they just let me get. Ooh, that shit. I just getting me like that last time. They stuck me with that shit.
Tyler Lockett, 61 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Grant on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time, the fumble to turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in his 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On third down. Ryan throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now Ryan on first down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 27 yards that time. And the Panthers are going to get a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And that'll bring up second down.
Sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. This will be caught at about the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Boy, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able to get out there and burst all the way to the end zone, and smart enough to keep the ball in his hands and get into the end zone for the touchdown. In 2016, on all levels of football, we're seeing guys drop it before the goal line. What's the rule, Brandon? Run into the goal post.
That's right.
You
taught me that.
There you go.
Them niggas made up and they found it out and somebody recorded it.
Solid return, pretty good field
The niggas made up and shot at each other.
32-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out where they were able to put together a scoring drive.
Go ahead, man. My fault. Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead, man. Finish it off, man. It was interesting. Go ahead.
They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Damn.
They get to the line.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point.
Damn, niggas in the Madden community fucking niggas' house? Damn.
Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking.
That's what you laughing at, bro.
Because you can't abandon the play calling right now. Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there,
man,
that's winning football.
That shit, you could be playing a game against a nigga be aiming at your bitch, man.
Have any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
And it is faded out.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. The Panthers offense here ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that.
You know what? You know what make the hell so real? The Madden community not even safe no more. Like, you thought you would say playing video games? These niggas will fuck your bitch, nigga, that's playing Madden, bro.
It's amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Nigga was like, I got a happy family, I can stun online, niggas don't really know me, they'll never meet me. Now I can stun online, niggas will never know who I am. I got a bad chick, I know she a hoe, but they don't know that. Boy, nigga done exposed this nigga whole life on Madden, nigga. Over a video game.
He's met at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
That nigga, if that nigga was a real stiff nigga, he would have posted pictures of that nigga bitch. If he was a real stiff nigga, say Ty, niggas say Ty. Let me tell you, man, the bitch ain't safe, nigga, on Madden, bro. These niggas is bagging niggas bitches playing video games, bro.
Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to start watching her here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. They push him back 8 yards that time.
Hold on. Let me say this one part. Ty, this is where it gets interesting. Go ahead,
They're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd. And he motions the wide receiver. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field.
Ty, hold on, Ty. Remember Dave Chappelle? Remember when they say, when shit gets real, shit just got real.
Let's just settle for 3, except in certain
when keeping it real goes wrong. It didn't go wrong. This shit went all the way right.
That's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this this one. Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right? Not one that I've ever met.
Sure was an accident.
Points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
On second down, Ryan. And this one complete right side to Funchess. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
They go play action here on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be
that wouldn't have been enough for me. I was like, man, show pictures of the bitch with no clothes on. Show me how really got.
That's the type of play gives you a chance to win.
The nigga should got quiet, bro. The nigga told that nigga be quiet, nigga don't listen, and a hard head making soft hands.
Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains.
But did that nigga get out? But you know the key, you know the real question and what I really want to know? When that nigga posted the pictures and the explosion started to happen, and at the end of that explosion, nah, fuck that, no. Did that nigga stay online?
It's running down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Interesting.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Derrick Henry. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2.
Sleep, huh? DMV.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On third down, Ryan. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run for it with Henry. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Posted the evidence.
That touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your side.
So you said whole girl, like WHOLE. Is she a fat bitch?
Icing on the cake, if you will.
Oh. So she was bad and bougie, huh?
The kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. So a big return, nearly derailed by a fumble.
Love and hip-hop shit, don't it? Don't it sound like some Love and Hip-Hop Madden edition? I see what's going on here. Look at Ty. Look at Ty. Look at Ty. He want to mess with the girl now, too. She ain't taking it. He want to hit him now, too. Ty, you gotta be ashamed of your damn self.
He's going to let it fly. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here.
So the dude that was talking about he got all the money, he's in the military?
So incomplete on
Boy, this shit gets juicy by the goddamn story. Keep going.
The pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion,
the nigga can't be great. Why that nigga can't be great?
Them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Now Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
That's fucked up. Oh, man. That nigga took it to a whole nother level, man.